JP, what's going on today?
Good morning. Very important day today. Olympia weekend. So this expo is going to be Friday, Saturday, exclusive. At the same time, the athletes going to be competing. At the same time, we're going to be attending the expo to hold it down while the athletes are competing. And meet a bunch of fans. International.
Brought to you your team.
I think you're cold.
Just
Are
one
we
cold.
vlogging?
Yes, I found out that I suck at it. So I
You
was
got
like,
the microphone.
yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna get somebody else to do it. What's up, brother?
What's going on, superstar?
Doing well. How are you?
Good, man. How about you?
Doing extremely well.
I know you are.
Doing
I
extremely
see
well.
it.
We have a good-looking team, so we can't compare.
What's going on?
How are you? What up, guys? This is Sean.
What's going on, guys?
He looks like this year round. It's kind of freaky. He eats very well, but he looks like this year round.
I eat pancakes, okay? That's
Very
my thing.
well.
I eat pancakes, but who do you got this year, brother? I mean, we already know JB is keeping his title.
It's crazy. But we'll see how soft he comes in too. Because you kind of notice he looks grainy and veiny, but then
He's gonna pull back.
he's gonna pull back because
Soften him
Hani
up.
brings him in very nice and buttery.
Yeah. No, it just full and buttery. Yeah, because literally
And Shay, he doesn't like full and buttery. He comes in vascular and veiny and grainy.
No, yeah, he was looking crispy for sure. So I'm sure they're gonna fill him out nicely. But I mean, he was pretty full already, so they're gonna fill him up and soften him up a little bit. Right. It's gonna be that
Buttery look to
a
it.
nice combination of the two. Yeah, like a little buddy for like the ladies, some of the bodybuilders. I think the physiques are all
Just a one
Saturday.
day?
Saturday. So, I'm excited.
I'll catch you up. This is a couple companies we want to meet too. A lot of regular vendors are here. And with the regular vendors are here, you can meet a bunch of business owners all at once. Which is super helpful. You guys are tracking weed. What up, brother? How are you? How are you?
Good, man. You?
You guys in a good spot.
Yeah, it should be a good spot.
Yeah, well, it caught my eye, so you guys are in a good spot.
Nice. Where you guys at?
We're off to the side. So I'm just learning the setup for next year.
Yeah.
It's first year?
Second year.
Same setup?
Yeah, it looks the same. We were down below last year.
Yeah, we're next to the stairs right now. So once the stair drops down, we're like right there.
Yeah, that's kind of where we're. It gets super busy everywhere.
Go. We'll swing back.
Yeah.
Get up, man. Kaden! It's beautiful. Holy shit, this place is beautiful. You just cruising around today?
Getting everything started up, yeah. I got to go back to my office.
Okay.
Then after that, yeah.
What do you think? Thank you again. Appreciate it. Love the spot.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Who are you with today?
Muscle Leg. I didn't know you
Muscle
guys were so close, Chad.
Yeah.
Oh, we're right, like straight shot right there.
This one first year. I'm walking through this. I was
Yeah.
like, who knew? There's gonna be a red carpet and you should be on that carpet. Yeah. But supposedly
You're
ours.
in a good spot though.
Yeah, we're in a good spot.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad. How's everything?
Going good. Good. Chilling.
Just electricity. Coming back for it. Booth 562.
562. And
you booth? No, we just use that like How's your morning?
Busy.
Good? It's picking up. It's picking up. Yeah. Is this your first year, second year? To this first, same here for us, high five, first year.
Okay, well here's your credit card form. Let's get you an outlet.
Just receipt showing paid and you're all set.
We're good to go.
Yes, you are. Thank you.
Thank you. When they walk in, where are the people being funneled? And after you see what's being funneled, it's how they set out the layout to accommodate for the funneling. Like dead spots, I call it dead spots. Like right here. So this is pretty smart what they did. You see how over here would be a dead spot, but then they have a show over here. Smart setup.
Hey, how are you? Good to see ya. I wanted to stop by the booth too.
The stairs coming down.
Yeah.
We're at that wall.
Okay.
Not this wall. This wall. Come over.
Exciting. I will. I was wearing your pants yesterday. I showed that. They're like my favorite.
Oh, I really like the black water.
Yeah?
The black water was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's just from a concentrate probably.
Have you been drinking it?
Oh, I drink every day.
It's good.
Yeah.
I don't notice it, but it's one of those things where the water tastes like better
Yeah.
because it feels like it's better. Maybe it's a
Take it for a while and stop taking it too happy.
I noticed I hydrate a lot better. I'm not gonna lie.
Your hydrogen is feel overall better. I feel like my skin's better, my everything.
It's a nice setup. Yeah. Just overall the whole group.
Yeah, dude. It's a lot smaller this year though. What do you think?
Well, they said it won't get popped until like 10.
Yeah, I mean, it's like as far as food, I don't think it's that busy.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll be back.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'll be here.
Talk about it. It's interesting too. I walk by them. They don't have any big names in the middle. I have resisted.
Actually, Warner's there where they can play for like a short time.
Exactly. It seems like they're just handing out free stuff now because they know they're like, why even spend all this money to bring people in when I just do marketing, which is like free good bags. So, but usually they'll try to get Steve Cook there. They'll do bigger events. And even on a shoulders break, it seems like it's one of their basic setups.
I mean, that's what they do. That's when the expo, like the expo in England, it was just literally me handing out shit all day long.
Yeah.
And just like something like.
Yep. That's it.
No, and that's why I think I got like a bad vibe from expos after that because I was dead. Dead. Because.
And the lines don't stop. All day.
It was like a 2-hour line.
Yeah, it was interesting.
So you guys at 648 right now. I feel like, I don't know, something about this expo, like it's big, but everybody feels close. Yeah, it's cool. Everybody's like, oh, I'm like, right there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, Big Crunch is a little bit further down. Yeah, so we need to reload. Yeah. Reload. We got the hats. Yeah. My hats. What kind of hats?
Absolutely, brother. We'll put down your bag?
No, because I got to go to Farmer Free.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm there first.
Feeling good?
Yeah. I mean, as good as can feel. Well,
see how things go. Just tightening up.
Man, just stick to the fucking plan.
Yeah. I'm just doing
and
everything.
he was there. He was there capturing everything. I was like, edit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Everyone's banking on you.
Well, shit. Like, look.
I'm really pumped for you.
Yeah.
You're carrying the weight right now.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes. I feel good.
Good. Your shorts looks good.
Yeah.
Super confident. Feeling sexy. I need to feel sexy and confident. We're good.
As long as I can wake up.
Okay.
That's the only thing. I'm just tired. So I'm hungry.
How are you? Where y'all at? Alright, so you walk down here, you're gonna see some stairs that cascades down. We're at this point. Thanks for finding us. Yeah, this is our first year too, so I'm getting used to this whole setup. It seems like prime real estate is on that red carpet. So next year we'll get closer to the red carpet. First year, second year?
This is my second year. I didn't come last year. I came the year prior.
Yeah. It's very organized.
Yeah. They actually opened up the
lanes.
Yeah. Opened it up. You remember last year was all like backed up?
Yeah.
And they're very smart in how they're directing traffic. So they have like a show and then vendors, a show and then vendors.
Right.
So the traffic doesn't have any dead spots.
Right.
So I'm just paying attention to those little stuff.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
How are you? Oh, you give hugs. Give hugs. That's
How are you?
Good. How are you? I'm Valerie. Nice to meet you. I love you. I love you, girl.
Well, that means you love everybody else.
No, I do. I literally.
Have you met everyone yet?
Nice to meet you.
She's like, hi, Aiden. He didn't even get to introduce himself. Where are you coming from, Valerie? Anaheim. Oh, sure, local. Did you go to the Anaheim? You went?
No, I didn't.
Oh, what a shame. It was popping.
But I've always been updated with you guys.
Yeah.
I see you and I just had Dawson and Anwar and Nas and Nadia. I was going to say Nas, like on Instagram.
What up, brother? Doing well.
I didn't get top 5, but it is what it is. Yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show.
I love you guys. I'm going to come back. I'm just going to get cash. I like cash.
Do your rotation then.
Yeah,
rotation, get cash.
I'll be back around though. I wanted to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'll see you guys.
Perfect. Good trip. Getting it.
I came in last night, dude. Like at 2 a.m. So
2 a.m. You didn't stay late until when?
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
Did you have a good long vacation?
Oh yeah.
How's the tank? Did it live up to the hype?
Super comfortable, bro. I love it, bro.
Wait, taking this?
Yeah, I'm taking this one and I'm taking the tan one.
Someone taking care of it?
Yeah, Anwar's taking care of it right now.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. Everyone's just like, oh shit, sick ass tank. I'm like, yeah, dude.
You're like, yeah, finally. 2 years
Finally, dude. It's just like, I tell Anwar, dude, every time I go on your guys' website for the collections, you guys sell out so fast.
Yeah, so everyone's asking about the signature. We're going to come back and do a big ass signature restock. How are you?
Good, waiting for you to hire me so I can quit Verizon.
I didn't know you lived so far.
So I can quit Verizon.
I support you in Temecula. You need people everywhere, not just in one place. What are you doing? You need to build somehow, right?
That's true.
You need to build somehow.
No, the first thing she walked up was like, I need to work with you guys. If you're really...
I've been trying to tell you. Yeah,
I'll see you guys. Yes, I'll treat something for you.
Oh, right.
Oh, so cute. You're not ready? No.
No!
I deleted it!
Another one.
Oh no. Okay. What?
I don't have long arms. I don't even
I'll get closer.
Tank is our very famous tank on low neck, open side, and then open back. Yeah, it's really nice. And then the fabric, we're a field company, you have to feel this. So that's a rayon. And then the second thing is to her muscles. Oh, real quick, leggings. We have a couple. Yes, high-waisted. And it has a full pocket.
Yeah. iPhone 7
Ew.
Plus. No, iPhone 7 Plus with the case.
And you gotta feel the fabric. We're feel comfortable. Yeah. So it's our polysphenics blend. UV protection, antibacterial, moisture wicking.
You have a business card?
Yes.
Are you guys interested in doing the expo out in San Jose, Hawaii? If you guys are interested, if that's something you want to...
It depends. It depends on a lot of stuff, on factors, on the technique, on issue-wise. We fly out a whole team, that's why.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
we still do our movies. We fly out Olympians. We fly out everybody.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, I'll teach you some details, okay? I'm Tobias.
Tobias.
Yeah,
JP.
okay. Nice to meet you. JP.
Brother.
Yeah, I'm right. You're the problem, right? So, how's everything?
It's been fast.
Good? I like it, dude. Looks everything's good and everything.
Yeah,
so.
no, this year we decided, we're like, you know what, we should show up. We have 6 Olympians.
Yeah.
We showed up. Traffic's good. Energy's good. How are you liking it?
Yeah, really, is this your first booth this year at Olympia or what?
Yes.
I always wanted to meet you, so dude. It's good to see you.
One more time, name.
Brian.
Brian,
Nice to
JP.
meet you, brother.
Small, right? It's extra small. So it's this here?
I'll help you break this down. The ladies. The limitless tank, if you're looking at ladies, that one is going to be our aerial. So retail to be $99. Cash put. So with the aerial, there's a couple stuff. High-waisted. It has 4 mesh. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it has a functioning hub. Yes. And they have really nice pullback too. From there, or are you visiting, or you're from here?
So we are based out of New Jersey.
New Jersey, okay.
We're visiting here, just for the sake of to find any business opportunity.
100%.
So yeah.
So you guys operate out of Jersey for South Korea.
To be our judge for our competition.
Nice, congrats.
So yeah, I mean, I'll shoot you an email regarding any details, so you can find more about the company.
Huh? We'll love to connect.
Okay.
And then if you go through our pages, you're gonna see all of our Olympians too, and they have awareness over in South Korea themselves. So it'll be a fruitful connection. Okay. All right, Jin.
Nice meeting you.
All right. Wow, you know.
Gravity.
That's hot. That's fine. It's pretty fine.
I gotta make my own clothes nowadays.
You know what? That's what it is.
It don't matter when you're the best.
Next year we are. It's like Ryan, you like win the dream really quick. I feel like next year the years are really gonna play out.
You learn more. You get better at the expo.
Oh, if you guys want to know who this is, it's a unicorn.
All right. Good, and you? I got a question. You answered my question here a long time ago.
Yes.
I asked you a question about when are you going to be in Utah for FitCon. You said you'd think about it.
We're thinking about it, but then we haven't heard any good words in the grapevines.
Gotcha.
That's it when it comes to like expos wise.
Okay.
it has to whisper.
You gotta whisper.
It has to whisper correctly. Because remember, we don't come and we just set up a booth.
That's true.
We come with experience.
Right.
We're gonna fly Olympians out there. We're gonna stay there for a couple of days.
Right.
We're gonna pull inventory out there. We're gonna discount, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but if it's not, I don't really matter that. It's just as long as, because I love you guys' brand. I was like, oh, that'd be nice to see you guys' brand.
It'd be nice for the similar culture around
Right. And then, like, you just coming up, so it's one of this coming up fitness. So, hey, it would be nice to see you guys' brand over there. I rep you guys' brand one after often, so which is good. Yeah.
Who is this guy?
I know.
Who is this guy?
They coming up.
Get the fuck out of here. What's going on, man? How are you? Congrats on everything. All right, cool. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Damn, T, you gotta catch up, bro.
I should be a little leaner, just a little.
Yeah, but and he's like,
just put your arm out. I mean, but he's just like.
He's like, I got this.
I mean,
you guys don't know this, the Gannon guys. He's the OG of this.
The original.
This thing. This thing.
That holds your keys.
Hey, you heard? You saw what happened?
Your wallet. No.
For the hydro flask.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
It was from the barbell guys.
Yeah. We heard about them.
And I get pissed because I was like, where the fuck's my Callan guys? You see, that's how aggressive I am. I was like, where the fuck is my Callan guys?
We already. I think we sent them a cease and desist letter, so we already know about them, and our lawyer knows about them. So, yeah, people coming up left and right. Oh, you know, speaking of which, I keep seeing this shit on Instagram where it's like Bill BYLT.
Yeah.
You doing anything with them? Like trying to get them on? No.
It's another brand. BYLT.
It's close enough. I don't know. I'd be pissed.
If I need to, I'll do so.
Yeah.
But for right now, no need to.
You gotta be careful too. Lawyers aren't cheap.
Yeah. So I'll pick and choose my fights. What I'm worried about the most right now is China. So because I heard China's knocking us off.
You gotta be careful with Amazon too, because that's where we started noticing our stuff first. Because in China, people were. So what they would do is they'll see what sells well, they'll copy it, and then they'll put a fake profile with like steal your pictures and put it up there and just try to act as you, because no one really reads the company name, and then try to sell your stuff as you. That happened to us like probably 5 times already.
What I'm scared is the second day. Second day you lose a lot of traffic.
You'll lose a lot of traffic and it'll fall off, but that's where a lot of people save their money, because they've already made their round once and they want to buy. Usually for us, our second day is pretty good.
Yeah. So second day a little bit more aggressive.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your average average shopping cart total?
Here or in general?
Here. Is it over 100?
Over 100.
Over 100?
Over 100. Because they know we don't get this cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once they feel they're like, all right. So the conversation is, you're not spending money, you're saving money with us.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. And you discount everything too for here?
Yeah, because we do it for the fans. We don't have to. We could do just like $10 off. They'll be happy. We go above and beyond for a reason.
Yeah.
Branding and the fans. Because they're taking the effort to come here to see us. So respect.
Yeah, it's not cheap to come to these things for sure. Last year when we did it, we were down there, and it was full to the brim of booths. This year, there's not that many booths down there, and even up here, this was full, and I can still tell that there's space open that they didn't sell.
Why do you think so?
So I have 2 theories. One is the small businesses probably figured out from the last 2 years that they're really going to come here and not make a lot of money.
But with looking at me, I'll prove the difference.
It's you.
Yes, yeah, see?
That's you, not
yeah.
So
it was bad positioning on their end.
What do you mean?
The business. It was bad positioning on their end because they could have deployed that money somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
They took a risk and then they got mad.
Well, that and also too, the booths here are like double the price of what most booths are.
100%.
Yeah, so
100%.
they just look at it as the guy come to Vegas, everything's expensive here, lug all your shit,
But
bring all your people.
that's double the price on the regular expo.
Yeah.
Oh no, on my back end.
Yeah.
So it is double.
There is, but again, I don't think the guy who's
selling these drinks
the guy that's got like a new supplement line that only has 2 products and 1 flavor.
He should not be here.
Definitely should not be
He
here.
should not be here because that 4,000 would be somewhere else.
Yeah, that mecca, but this is like the mecca of bodybuilding.
But if I was a smart entrepreneur, it's a dumb move.
It's expensive.
Because how much you could get 1,000 eyeballs on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
To the number.
I mean, you gotta take risks.
But it has to be accountable risks.
Yeah.
If your company's producing this much revenue, the expo is not going to generate this much revenue. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And you're a number guy too.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
I agree. Not everybody looks at numbers though. But
I
think so. I think it's that people figured out that they're not going to make that much money here, and I personally don't think that the economy is doing as well as everybody else does. Everybody that you see on the news, but that's just me. So I don't know. What do you think it is?
I think the entry fee is a lot higher. It turns off a lot of people.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is a brand. It's a brand move for the Olympia.
Yeah.
They only want premium stuff in here too. So it's a premium move.
Probably spent $8 or $9 grand on their booth just on the build out without paying for the actual space. There's no way they're gonna make that.
No way they're gonna come out on top.
Yeah.
And those stuff, like, that's an entrepreneur that didn't do homework.
Well, you look at it. I think what happens is they get sold on it. Like a sales guy's like, oh, it's going to be 200,000 people that come here. If you get 1% of that, multiply that by your average shopping cart, and you'll be able to pay for this and then some. And then that doesn't pan out. They get sold the dream, and it's just like, nah. It's
because
not
they didn't do enough small expos to get the numbers that's needed for the big boys, and that's their fault too.
Yeah.
See that? No excuses. I'm making bad moves.
They get honey dick.
Yeah. Because they didn't do their homework. One thing that doesn't make sense though is the discounted price for the branding aspect of it too.
Like as far
because if I look right now this year to date, there's probably like $300,000 that were discounted to produce what we have produced this year. So my question is, did we really have to discount that dollars?
Yeah. Well, see, I look at it 2 ways. If the discount goes attached to an athlete, yes. If it's discounted with something like a holiday, yes. But if it's just like a random discount, like your returning customers, I'm sure you give them some sort of a discount.
Yep.
Maybe not. I don't know.
But now it's customer service. Now it's branding.
Right. But then that goes into the customer service thing, which is different. So it's like, do you want to give good customer service? Do you want brand? Do you want to do both? It's all expensive.
So that's my fine line next year is how much less we could discount, or ways of discounting or providing good customer service without discounting. Because that money that we're discounting right now, we're not even looking at wholesale discount numbers. Last year, wholesale had a $70,000 discount. Because they're buying to the 30, 40, and $50,000 tier, 50% tier buy-in, and we're like, dude, that's $70,000.
So I'm not a fan of wholesale. I don't like it, especially when you have a website. Well, it'd be one. Nothing changes with your cost when you wholesale it. So you're essentially just giving. I don't know. I just kind of look at it as you're just giving like profit away.
Ready for this? But I will argue the difference. I actually get to mass market faster.
Yeah, you do, but at a much cheaper rate. So
at a much cheaper rate.
It's like, which one do you want? I don't know. I always think it's better for them to go to your website because so I'll give you an example. We just had a guy buy 3,000 from us. That was quick
units?
money. Units.
Okay, 3,000 units.
Units. That was quick money, fast, and it was great. Great payday. But if the guy can't move them, or they're just sitting there, I don't know. It's just something about like giving away the money to them that doesn't sit well with me.
But the risk is out of your hand.
It is.
Yeah.
But your wholesalers are only as good as their resale, like
Yes.
their next order.
Yes.
So if they're not selling, it's not really good for you. But then it kind of is good for your website if they're not selling what they just bought. I don't know. It's again, it's like which one do you want? There is no right answer. It's just like which one would you rather?
I truly feel like even for retailers, they need onboarding.
They need what?
Onboarding.
What's that?
So right now, what we're gonna deploy at every wholesale account is I'm gonna essentially send out my sales team and teach their sales team on how to sell Built.
Yeah.
Onboarding.
Let's compare the two. This is clothes.
But they know how to wear it. You just put yours in a gallon bottle.
Yeah, but it's not that easy though. When people see this sitting folded sideways and they just see it hanging up, they don't know what it is.
But that's the retailer's fault for not presenting it correctly. And that's the onboarding side of it.
But the retailer will always look at me and say, that's your fault for not giving us good packaging and stuff like that. They turn it on us all the time.
So you put it within your clause. If you bring me on board, you have to display myself in this manner.
Yeah, so
onboarding again.
That's what we're learning that we kind of have to do. Yep. We have to make better packaging.
You can't be like this. Sell myself.
You can't just be here. Put this on your wall and it'll sell on its own.
Ours has to be on hangers.
Yeah.
Ours has to be in a place where it's out of the bag so they can touch it. So there's a couple rules along the ways too.
Ours is the same thing. I'm glad we're not the only ones going, because I was kind of kicking myself in the ass right when I walked into one of our wholesalers' store and I saw it on the wall and I was just like, man, nobody is gonna just looking at it, it's like no one's gonna get it.
Nope.
Just like that.
Because there's a learning curve.
Yeah, I mean, we spend a lot of time explaining it to people, like they're obviously not gonna get it just by walking up to it.
Yeah. It's a low learning curve. Let's call it a retailer learning curve.
But the important part is that I feel like if you can see it and understand that that's what you need to do, and then that's your next thing that you have to get done.
I feel you.
All right, man, we're here. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but
it's slowing down.
Yeah.
I was like talking to you, you know that.
Yeah, I like talking to you too.